Alrighty then, back in the dungeon and getting ready to install the wafer switch, the band switch, and interconnect all these loose oscillator wires and some. So what we're going to start with is the interconnects with the front wafers to the oscillator coil. And I've got them pretty much lined out how I want them to be in there. And then now it's just going to be a matter of getting them connected down in the bottom there. So what I'm going to do is I've got this temporarily stuck in there and it's loose, and so that way I can pull it back and rotate this switch. So let me move these wires here. Come on, gee, rack. There we go. Now we're coming. We'll get those back out of the way so that we can start one by one hooking them in. This one here, brown one off the oscillator, goes down there in that number 1 slot, or at least the one that I call number 1. That's the two. That is the two. Yeah, get all around there. That are shorted to each other. Switch A and switch B on number 1. So this brown one's got to attach to that one also with this brown. So what we're going to do is we're going to twist it around like that until it's in about the 3 o'clock position. And then let's see if we can get that turquoise in that thing. So see if I can hold my tongue in the right position, and hopefully I don't lose the the other brown one. There we go. Now let's get a little bit of goops on it. Okay, that doed it right there. Now that's the only one really that got a problem with, because it's buried down in there. So the rest ought to be pretty much a little piece of cake. So we'll snip off any little excess right there, and we'll turn this back in the position that it needs to be in, and that's the way it goes. Now this one here is going to go to the push button assembly when the push button assembly goes on. We'll tie that down to there and get that back there out of the way. Now you can see what I mean about using these. These here are, it makes things a lot simpler to use. Once you get used to them, I mean, you'll never part with them, because they'll allow you to get down in there where you can't get in there with your hand. So there is there is the number 1. We'll get that there out of the way. So we will get down here, this one here, number 12, 12B. It's the fixed capacitor that goes in here, ties to there. We'll have to get that later. 3A is the other one that goes over to here on the upper side of that fixed capacitor. So we'll have to wait on that. 4B, 4B, that is this one here. I don't know if you can see it here. 4B is the blue off of that. So we're going to take this blue and we're going to go through here to number 4, which is right there. And we're going to solder that one in. Hopefully you can see that. You might not be able to see the actual lug, but that's the one I'm doing. It is on the B switch, which is this, the second one back. Remember what I said. This side is A, this side is B, this side is C, and the back end is D. So we're dressing that one down. Get that back in there so that we don't have an issue with the detent lever. So now the next one in the line would be 5A. 5A is the white one off of we also got a white over here on the F trimmer cap that's got to go to there. That is this one. It's got to go to 5, and this one has to go to 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to dress that one that way. Matter of fact, let's do a little trim off of that. Don't want too much excess on the oscillator connections. We want to keep them a little short and sweet so they don't get way out of whack. So let's put this thing down in there like a so. Yeah. Now if you're using solid core instead of braided, your wires are going to stay where you put them. The stranded ones seem to want to go wherever they would like to. So fortunately I managed to get a lot of the colors in the solid type. So we'll tin that up a little. And we'll slip this. Let's take this one here and loose. Put that one there in. Give it a little flex back. Give it some room in there. There we go. So now we'll fix that one, lock that one in. Okay. This one's going to have to eventually go back over here to this side of the switch. Okay, so there's that one. Now we got number 6. 6. This is 6B. And there's going to be another one that's going to be a white red off of the push button assembly that's going to go to there also. So the red on the oscillator coil has got to go to number 6B. And if you can see that one there is not tied to this side, it's tied to this side, B. So that is this one. What we'll do is, see, this is a solid wire. We'll come up into here, there. And we will tie that into there. That locks that in. We're not gonna tack that in right now because we still got the others to go on it. Okay, now let's see, we still have these two. Now these are the two original wires that I said we were gonna save those, and we desoldered them from the lugs that they were connected to. So now what we got on the bottom there is from number 12B. So we got 2 connections to go to the switch A, and 1, 2, 3, 4 connections to go to switch B. 11A, there's a black there that's got to go to 11. It's got to go to 11A, right in there. So this one here goes to 11, which is that one down there. So what we'll do is we'll curve that on around there, bring it up, and get it right there where 11A is. I I don't see anything else that has to tie. Yes, there is. This one here. Off of K trimmer. There's a black one that goes to 11A also. That is this one. Goes down there and ties to trimmer K. So we are going to take and see just how much we got there to deal with. We're going to go down through there. That'll do. So we got that one in there, and we got that one in there. So we will lock that one in, because if we go to bumping anything else around there, they're liable to doggone come loose. So we're gonna fix them right now. Okay, now we'll dress this. We'll dress this a little bit more to Santa Claus here, and get that down there, because we gotta get to that lug there eventually. If you could see that number 12 lug at the bottom. So that takes care of that one. Now all we got left is this one here, and that one there is a dark blue. I have it indicated as a blue, but it's a dark blue. This other one over here is more black, and if there were fresh coatings on that wire, you would see that they were dark blue and black. So that one there has got to go to 9B. We also have this 39 ohm resistor that goes to 9B off of the K trimmer. So they share that lug. That's this one here. We got a little gooble-doo on my wire there that we're gonna schmooze out of there. There we go. And this one here is going to go to, what did I say? 9B. 7, 8, 9. And it's on the back side of this wafer. That is B. So we'll throw that in there. That one. In there. Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and tie that off. I still got a shot down through here to get to the number 12 lug. All right, there's that. We will snip off the excess there, and I can still get to number 10 lug, 10A lug. So our oscillator is in. That one there has got to tie on to the back here, I believe. So we got we got part of our stuff on the I believe these the K and the F and K trimmers are for the shortwave and the AM setting adjustments for the RF. This one here is a grounding, and it comes back here, I think, to the D portion of the switch. So they're locked in. The oscillator's locked in. This one here's got to go to the push button assembly whenever it goes in. There is one other thing we got to do, is we got to tie this 250 peak cap, mica cap in, and this 50. So let me see where we're at. There is 1, 2, 3, and 4 off of this A8 tube. This one here is off 3, and this one here is off 4. 3 is a 250. It is. And 3 is a 250, and 4 is a 50. 3B and 8B. 8B. 8B? Where's Andy? Okay, number 3. Number 3B. 3, this is number 3, which is identifying the oscillator. And B is the lug. So it's at about the 1030 position. That is going to be the 250. That's this one. It goes down there. Let's put a jacket on that, because it's getting cold. Let's see if we can get it on there. Come on, get on there. There we go. Okay. Let's go into that. And we will give that a little bendy up there. Twist that down to there. And we will lock that one in. Okay, so there's that one. So now this 50 is got to go to this 50 has to go to 8B. 7, 8, and it's on the B. So let's take and do this again like we did last summer. Put that onto there. There we come. 8B. Aha. Okay. Anything else got to go to 8B. I don't see anything. 8B, 9B. Don't see nothing. So we're going to go ahead and tack that one on. Now, when you resolder these things on, just in case you make a mistake, like I do from time to time, you don't want to flood these lugs with a lot of solder, because it just causes yourself a lot of grief. You won't need a great deal of solder. On these things to hold them on. So keep that in mind when you're going through and you're doing your layout and soldering your wire dress. So now the only thing we got left is the 3A and the 3A and the 12B. 3A and the 12B. Now there will be, yeah, I don't know, there's